Love and romance has been shoved down my throat since I've been watching Disney princess movies as a kid. But what happens when you go through a divorce and your ideas surrounding love is shattered? Well, you just create a self love practice. I don't remember how I found out about the Booth Company, but I'm so glad that I did. I love the variety of the bouquets that they send to me every month. To add an extra touch, I customize the card to myself with a positive message. Not only am I showing love to myself by buying myself flowers, I'm also speaking life into myself too. There are many ways to pour into yourself, but I chose flowers in particular because of their scientific benefits. Flowers stimulate dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin in our brains. Look it up, you'll be surprised. It is no wonder that flowers are included in cultural rituals such as weddings, funerals, and holidays. They symbolize purity, remembrance, and love. If you decide to buy yourself flowers as a self love practice too, there are a few tips that I use to create an aesthetically pleasing arrangement. First, you'll arrange your stems and place them all with their likeness. So the greenery together, accents together, focals, etc. When you begin placing the stems in your vase, begin with greenery or texture. I am beginning with greenery and I always cut at a 45-degree angle to allow maximum water uptake. I give a fresh cut to the stems as I add them in the vase. Next, I add solidago as a texture because it can fall between a true bloom and a greenery. The other flowers that I use as textures are aster, craspedia, and spray roses. You may notice that the flowers are in bud form, and that's because the Boots Company sends their flowers directly from their farm. This means that you can enjoy your flowers for longer, which I love. Increase the longevity even more by changing the water in your vase every 2 to 3 days. With this bouquet, I'm using the hydrangea as an accent flower instead of a texture. As I mentioned earlier, this company goes the extra mile to ensure that your flowers arrive in great condition. The water packet helped to keep the hydrangea hydrated during shipping. Depending on your bouquet, certain flowers can fall between two different categories. There really isn't a certain science to it. This is just a blueprint and you can always use the eye test. Move your flowers around if you have to. Lastly, you add your focal flower. And in this bouquet, the sunflowers are the focal flower. A good rule of thumb is to have the focal flower as the tallest flower in your vase to allow space for blooming. I cannot stress enough about how this company ensures that your flowers arrive in great condition. They added netting on the sunflowers to keep the petals intact during shipping. This is what they look like right now, but in a few days they will bloom beautifully, especially when you add your flower food to your water. I recommend buying yourself flowers as a self-love practice, and the Boots Company makes it so easy to do so for busy individuals like myself. My next few videos will be more focused on self-love practices and what has helped me. I may even make it a series too and see what you guys think. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell to receive notifications every time that I post content. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.